Let us pay respect to a triple gem. อะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธภควาพุทธังภควันตังอภิวาเทสวากขาโตภควตาธัมโมธัมมังนามัสสามิสุปฏิปันโนภควโตสาวกสังโฆสังฆังนะมามิท่านธัมมยังพุทธัสสะภะคะวะโตอุปภาคณมการังการโรมาเซนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะbow bow bow Let's all pay respect to the teaching monk together. Bow 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 Let us begin our meditation. Meditation is most important and necessary to every life because we are under the control, under the law, two important laws, which is the law of karma and the three general law. The law of karma, we cannot deviate from them. When the timeline of when the good karma and bad karma are placed on a timeline of our life, the countdown begins. Unable to escape from them, have to receive the fruit of the merit of the karma. But for us to face these karma, they are only the good system that will help us from heavy to light, from light to non-existence. Even if you die, you go to a good place. Therefore, it is necessary for us to study in order to study in the topic of the nature that is controlling all being with the three general law. It means three characteristics. And the nature that have three characteristics, which are wholesome nature, unwholesome nature, not good, not bad nature. These are the three natures that each brawl among each other and enter into the mind. To take possession of our mind, to control and mastermind human and all lives. But that we have studied and understand, that we have previously studied, that the three general law, which are suffering, impermanence, and not non-self, are basically details of the bad nature, the unwholesome nature. The unwholesome nature will will create a causation that will follow these three properties, which are suffering, impermanence, and non-self. But if it's the wholesome nature, the fruit of their action are permanence, happiness, true self. When it's like this, it is necessary for us to study and live with the nature that gives value and benefit in our life, which is the wholesome nature. The three general laws appear in every present moment. Only, well, you will see its result at every present moment. The three characteristics. Because each of these three natures flow among one another, at every present moment, we will help or take refuge in the good nature. If we want to do that, we need to come in to be here at every present moment, which the Lord Buddha have taught that. And in this case, monks, may you intend to know clearly in the body, feelings, thoughts, and emotion, for the purpose to eradicate entirely the desires and aversions of the world. To practice, intending to know, to be with the good system, or when we want the good system to help us, we need for us to rely or find refuge in the good system. It is necessary for us to intend in accordance with what the Buddha taught. Intent to go in, to know, or to focus. Intent is to target. Target is to specify, to focus, to specify, to target. Wherever you target or specify, your mind will be placed at that location and we will focus there. Awareness arises within our mind at that location. Awareness which is the ability to recollect, to recall, to perceive, to recall at that location will bring in good energies streaming in at that location. The good energy that streams in will cleanse out the impurities, the thing that create sorrow and suffering, which are ignorance. These impurities are the elements that hide and shroud, create ignorance. The tools of the bad nature, it will cleanse them out at that location. Once the elements that hide and shroud are completely cleared out at that location, the door toward the inner space, the inner dimension, opens up. We will enter the inner space of that location. And when we enter the inner space, inner dimension, we will know of, we can feel, can know of entering its inner dimension. It's like entering a room, even though it's uh, dark and blurry. Awareness will evolve into thorough awareness, allowing you to know thoroughly of that space that you just entered into. Good energy will flow in from the center of the sphere of thorough awareness, cleansing all the impurities and sorrow at that space, decreasing it until it is completely eradicated. When impurities decreases, problem and obstacle as well as hindrances decreases as well. Once they're all gone, when they're all gone, we will then be able to liberate, escape from this space to a deeper space in it, a much more refined one than this one. It's a space within the space. It's like a room behind that room, continuously. Brightness will gradually appear at that location. The location that we intend to focus, the Buddha have specified for location at the body, at the feeling, at the thought, and at the emotion. In terms of the body, anywhere really in your body. You can intend to focus at any part of your body or intend to be aware thoroughly in general. Uh, for ex- when you focus, you can focus on a specific point or a general. For example, it can be at the breath. We call it anapanasati. The knowing of the breath. We just go in there to perceive it by bringing our mind at that location, at our nostril. We then go in to perceive it. The state of awareness, the sphere of awareness, which is a state of awareness, arises in our mind. It is the Dhamma. It cannot arise elsewhere. It cannot appear elsewhere. It can only appear in the mind. Once awareness arises, you're able to perceive the inhale, exhale. Together with bringing in good energy called punya to cleanse out the impurities, sorrow and impurities, purifying you and liberating you to a better space continuously. And practicing to be in awareness, we need to intend to perceive the walls of your belly. When you breathe in, you know. When you breathe out, you know. When you breathe in, your belly expands. When you exhale, your belly contracts. Expand, contract. We perceive at the belly. Or intend to perceive at the fingertips that connected together. If your fingers are connecting, we can perceive it. What we want is a state of awareness, a sphere of awareness, which is a state of awareness. Wherever you intend to focus, you'll be aware at that location. When that happens, the sphere of awareness, which is a state of awareness, will bring in the good energy. So therefore, for the sphere of awareness to arise in your mind, this awareness must perceive the reaction, the sensation at that location. Uh, if the nervous system at that location is not good, the signal at that location will not be clear. The nervous system, we need to, at that location, must be functioning for you to perceive the physical aspect of your body. And the signal at that location must be strong and continuous. Because for us to be in awareness at the body, apart from being awareness of your body, the Lord Buddha taught us to intend to know, to focus or to be aware of the mind. The mind, there are three components, the three bases, which is at the feeling. That's number one. With feeling, there are only three feelings, which is pleasant, suffering, and neither pleasant nor suffering. Feeling, these three different feelings arises because of the nature that fought among one another, among themselves, and enter into your mind, taking control of your mind. Whichever nature is much more refined, faster and much more refined than the rest, they will then be able to enter into your mind faster than the rest to control the mind at that moment. The property will then appear in this space of the mind as feeling. For example, if the wholesome nature enter into your mind, the wholesome nature able to win against the bad and not good, not bad, able to enter into our mind. Their property, the characteristic is pleasantries, happiness, comfortableness. This feeling will arise in our mind when they are in our mind. Give you happiness, give you comfortableness in the mind. But if the unwholesome or bad nature, okay? Their property, the property of the unwholesome nature are suffering, which is the feeling that you have to endure, hard to endure. It will appear in your mind. But when the nature that won the battle is the not good, not bad nature, their property will be neutral, will not make you feel pleasant, nor will not make you feel suffering. This is in terms of the feeling, the perceiving of the mind. Next will be the awareness of the thought. There's body, feeling, thought, and emotion. This is about the thought. The thought is about the thinking. Whichever nature able to seize the moment, they will then bring their type of thoughts into our mind. Whichever thought, uh, the type of thought will give that type of effect. For example, if the bad nature enter into our mind, they will bring with them unwholesome thought into our mind with them as well. And you'll hear negative thought, negative thinking, because the bad nature, it is the nature that gives you suffering, consequences, and disasters for humanity in every life. Therefore, the thought that they bring with them will always be negative. The voices of the thinking, the voices of the thought that are heinous and negative will appear in your mind. The voices of thinking, the voice of thinking will hear those voices appear in our mind. It is the part of the thinking of the mind. But for the emotion, it's about the property or mental factor. It is the emotion, the mood or emotion of the thought. For example, if it's the unwholesome nature, it is greed, hatred, delusion, lust, and the five hindrances, for example. But if it's the good nature, it will be awareness, faith, wisdom, this lack of shame, the shame in doing evil, regard for consequences, equanimity, lack of hatred, lack of greed, for example. The feeling and the thought, the voices of the thinking and the feeling of the emotion will appear in your mind. Whatever the mind perceives, we perceive the same as the mind because the mind is our tool to feel, to perceive, to know. The goal or the purpose of practicing right mindfulness, the Lord Buddha have mentioned clearly that it is for the purpose to eradicate the desires and aversions of the world completely. Our desires and aversion are the excited happiness and sadness, or desire, aversion, liking, disliking. Now, of the world, what does it mean? The world here means when we look at the world through our eyes, ears, nose, mouth, body, toward the sight, the smell, the hearing, the taste, and the touch. Our world comprised of two parts, the outside world and the inside world. The outside world are the smell, hearing, tasting, touching, feeling. Uh, the smell, taste, sight, sound, taste, touch. The inner world will be the feeling of excited happiness or sadness, liking, disliking, wanting, not wanting. That is the inner world. You'll see that when we eradicate, the Lord Buddha have tell us to eradicate desires, aversion, excited happiness, and sadness, which is related to the world. Outside, meaning what we see, smell, hear, taste, and touch. Meaning to suppress the desires and aversion of what you see, smell, hear, taste, and touch. And for us to abstain from the desires and aversion, it is necessary for us to be with equanimity, the state of neutrality or equanimity. It is the mental factor or the property of the mind that allows the mind to be at neutrality. It is the It is the mental factor, the property of the mind that allows our mind to never not swing or waver toward happiness or sadness, wanting, not wanting, liking, not liking, which allow the mind to be balanced, not swinging with the emotion of excitement or sadness. In practicing the right mindfulness, our great teachers and masters have taught us to intend, to know, be aware of the seventh base of the mind, which it is utmost important because the seventh base of the mind here is the location that will head straight to the path of enlightenment and nibbana. We call it the door of the path direct to the middle way within to the enlightenment or nibbana. You can call it that. This location is the utmost important location because humanity does not know that to be able to walk on the path, the middle way within to head straight to enlightenment or nibbana, they don't know where it is. Great Master Luang Pu have proven that this location, the state of the Dhammasphere or Dhammanupassana Satipatthana, it is located at the seventh base of the mind. It is a location at the center of the belly, above the navel level to finger width, called the seventh base of the mind. If we have two strings creating cross at our navel level, the first string from your belly button all the way back to your spine, the other one from your left side to the right side, these two strings creating a cross or intersection above it to finger width is the seventh base of the mind. This location is the location that is the permanent home of the mind. Because when you're born, when you die, when you fall asleep, when you awake, the mind will have to be here. Your mind know it very well. Now, to fall asleep, your mind have to come back here at the seventh base of the mind. So when it wakes up at the seventh base of the mind. In terms of practicing meditation, we just intend to be in awareness, to focus. At the seventh base of the mind, here, above the navel level to finger width, at the level that is the center of the belly. In order for us to practice meditation, Great Master Luang Por have advised us to open our eyes a little bit. Open our eyes a little bit means to close your eyes so softly that your eyelashes just touch. Don't have to close your eyes completely. If you close your eyes completely, it will be dark, completely dark. The lights outside cannot enter within. And to see inside is difficult because to see something, it requires brightness. The outside world requires light outside. The inner world requires light inside. But in the beginning, we are not yet able to attain the brightness within. So that's why opening our eyes a little bit can somewhat help here and there, not much. So if we open our eyes a tiny bit, enough for your eyelashes to touch, the being awareness will be a lot easier. Apart from opening our eyes a little bit, uh, which make our awareness easier, it will also help with the hindrances as well. Because when we open our eyes a little bit, we are in between the inside world and the outside world. We will not yet entered inside. We are just on the fence in between. To be in between here, being in between will help when the bad nature bring the sleepiness inside. Now they try to put a trap within with sleepiness. When we don't enter into the trap, we are here on the door at the fence, in between inside and outside world, meaning haven't entered inside yet. The blurriness, haziness, sleepiness will not occur to us. But when we entered into the inner world, we can perceive the blurriness, haziness, sleepiness. If we notice this, we come out of it, and be in the middle, be in between the outside and inside, and use the mantra for the sphere of awareness or the state of awareness to bring in the good energy to cleanse out all the impurities. Now, when we use to help our awareness, we use mantra and visualization to practice visualization and which a mantra. Great Master Long Po have advised us to mantra with the refined consciousness from deep down. Because the mind is the element of success, whatever you dictate the mind to do, the mind will make it a reality. If we use a mantra that comes from the inner deepest refinement, our mind will be refined. The sound of our mantra will connect with our deepest inner consciousness that's within us. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. We use the mantra Samarahang with the refined deep consciousness. Samarahang, Samarahang. Samarang is the name of a form of our Dhammakaya body. Samarahang is a monk who practice will practice diligently, practice for the purpose to be free far away from defilements and impurities, all of them. We intend Samma Arahang to utter a name of a monk who practice will practice diligently, practice for the purpose to be far away from all defilements and sorrow, impurity. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. When we utter their name, they will appear in our mind. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. When they appear in our mind, which is the monk who practice will practice diligently, practice for the purpose to be free from all defilements and impurities. They are the knowing one, the powerful one, complete with utmost of purity, utmost of wisdom, and utmost of compassion. When we utter their name, they will appear. When they appear, they did not appear without doing anything. They bring your elements, feeling, perception, mental formation, consciousness, fire, water, earth, wind, air, to cleanse it to be clean, clear, pure, bright, clearing out all the impurities and sorrow from our mind and body. Not only that, they also expand, fuse, merge together with our self. they expand, fuse, merging together with our human body, uh, looking after, protecting, caring for the human body here. The reason that they do this because they are our true self. The wish of the inner Buddha is to be one with them. The Buddha and ourselves to be one with them. Because us and for them to be one entity will allow them to be able to help aid support us at the maximum of their ability for the maximum outcome and benefit. In reality, we also have the wish to be one with them as well. When they have this wish, we will then fuse and merge ourselves with themselves to be one. In terms of fusing ourselves and themselves to be one entity, it is necessary for us to dawn the feeling. Like an actor, actresses that they will play whatever role or character, they have to think of that person, that character, the type of person, and dawn the feeling. Like that. When they think of the type of that person, the thought and emotion of that type of person, the character appear in their mind, within their mind, and the property of the thought and emotion of that character appear in the mind. Whatever the mind perceive, they will perceive the same. We just fuse and merge ourselves together to be one entity by dawning a feeling that I am the Buddha. The Buddha is me. I am the monk who practice will practice diligently, practice for the purpose to be far from impurities and sorrows. We then fuse and fuse and merge ourselves with the Buddha to become one. On the top of our head, our face, our neck, jaws, both our arms, all as the crystal Dhammakaya body. That's bright, clear, cooling, clean, pure. From the top of our head, our face, both our shoulders, or to both our arms, all is the crystal clear Dhammakaya body. As bright, clear, cooling, clean, and pure. Our head is the head of the crystal Buddha, have a lotus shiny bright on top. Our face is the face of the Dhammakaya, crystal Dhammakaya. Have our eyes closed softly. Have a gentle smile on our face. Both our shoulders, both our arms is all crystal, guys, like the one of the crystal Dhammakaya. Our chest, our stomach, our back, all is the clear Dhammakaya body that is clear, bright, cooling, clean and pure. Our hip, our thighs, knees, calves, all the way down to the tip of our toes, all is the crystal Dhammakaya body. I am the Buddha. The Buddha is me. Our entire body, all is the crystal Dhammakaya body. That is bright, clear, cooling, clean and pure. I am the Buddha. The Buddha is me. Our entire body, all is the crystal Dhammakaya body. That is bright, clear, cooling, clean, and pure. I am the Buddha. The Buddha is me. Our entire body, all is the crystal Dhammakaya body. That is bright, clear, cooling, clean and pure. When we fuse our body with the Buddha body already, we then fuse and merge our mind with the Buddha's mind too. The inner Dhammakaya, they are with us. They are purifying, liberating, meditating, bring the mind to a stop and still to fix and improve, upgrade our elements, body and mind to be clean and pure by purifying and liberating through meditation. Whatever they are doing, we will do the same. We will then bring our mind to a stop, to a still, in a soft and light, comfortable way. Stop within stop, still within stillness, soft, light, comfortable. Stop within stop, still within stillness. We then bring our mind to a stop, to a still, the center of the Buddha, center of our body, center of our mind continuously. Stop within stop, still within stillness, soft in a relaxing, light, comfortable way, clear, cooling, clean and pure. Stop within, stop. Bring our mind to a stop, to a still. The center of the Buddha, center of our body, center of our mind continuously. Stop within, stop. Still within stillness. Soft and relaxing, light, comfortable. To the center of the center, center of the center, center of the Buddha, center of our mind, center of our body. Stop within, stop. Still within stillness. Soft and relaxing, light, comfortable, clear, cooling way, clean and pure. Stop within, stop. In the center of the Buddha, the Buddha then appear up one after the other continuously. Then stop and still in the center of the Buddha, in the center of center, center of the center, center of awareness, center of stop, center of stillness, center of the Buddha, center of the body, center of our mind continuously. Stop within, stop, still within stillness, in the center of the center, center of the center. Don't go left, don't go right, don't go front, don't go back, don't go up, don't go down, but go to the center, center of the Buddha, center of the sphere. Stop and still to the center of the Buddha. The Buddha expand outward and stop and still in their center. See the sphere, we just stop and still in the spheres. The sphere expand outward and stop and still. The center of those spheres. Stop within, stop. Still within stillness. Light in a relaxing, light comfortable way. Stop within, stop. Still within stillness to the center of the center, center of the center, center of awareness, center of stop, center of stillness continuously. We can bring our mind head straight to the path of enlightenment. We then appear in the center of all the being in Nibbana. Center of all the knowing one, all the powerful one, immeasurable number of them. Our mind is the element of success. Whatever we intend the mind to do, the mind makes it a reality. Normally, all being in Nibbana bring all being in their center already. They are always looking after, take care, helping every life. If they don't do that, the Mara will bring the Green River will detach the soul with the body and then imprison them within the hell realm. Therefore, the Nibbana have to look after, take care, protect. Any being who are with wholesomeness that are universal. The flow of the good energy from Nibbana will flow inward from the center of our body, our mind. The triple gem will appear clear and bright in our center, uh, in their center, regardless if they know of Buddhism or not, or they have no religion at all. The Buddha have take care, look after, by without any biases against ethnic, religion, nationality. They are utmost of love and well wishes. Filled with utmost of compassion, helping, supporting all everyone, every being equally. Any being who are in the wholesomeness, the flow of the good energy that flows in from all the being in Nibbana will stream in the center of our body, center of our mind. The triple gem and all the being Nibbana will bring this good energy to improve and upgrade your elements, to be clean, to be pure, creating purification and liberation uh, to everyone, including just like ourselves at this moment. In each day, in the in the morning, we go and conduct right livelihood, finding money, finding things uh, to support our family. In the evening, we then come back home, shower, clean our body. We'll then come and practice meditation by intent to know. For the self-awareness, the sphere awareness to arise, to bring in the good energy, cleansing, purifying, liberating, cleansing the impurity, sorrow, defilements, passing through the operation of each process of the good system until we appear clear and bright in the center of all the being in Nibbana. Let uh, the flow of good energy to flow in, fix and help and support us. When we have bring come together to create a benefit for ourselves. Will then next will then come and bring and create value and benefit to humanity and everyone, every being by practicing loving kindness. Loving kindness is a tool of the good nature that they use these tools to for humanity to use these tools. uh, They need to exist for humanity to for those with good a lot of good energy to use help and support everyone, every being. But when this tool have many quality. That's why Great Master Long Pu have advised us to bring the mind of a mother that filled with love and well wishes to her young child, the infant. They say to bring up this mind, the mind of loving kindness of the mother that is filled with love and well wishes to her young children. It's the loving kindness that have high quality, very good quality, not uh, so much that they can give their life for their child, sacrifice their life for their child. Therefore, let us bring the mind of a heart of a mother that she have loving into her child, bring it up in our mind. The loving kindness then shines clear and bright, bright, clear, cooling, clean, pure. The flow of energy is still the stream of energy flow from the brightness of the sphere of aware of loving kindness continuously. Loving kindness shines bright, cleanse all the molecule of the environment and the elements of our mind and body, cleansing it to clean and pure, cleansing all the anger and impurities. We then expand our mind that's filled with love and kindness, expand them far and wide to cover the whole resident and house that we are living in. Love and kindness visualize the mind as a place to live. Wherever the mind expand to, our loving can expand to meet the mind. Will cleanse the environment, including everyone, every being, everything. Cleanse it from all the impurities, sorrow, and bad energy. The impurities are the anger, the vengeance in the people, in the environment. Allow these type of impurities to gradually be cleansed out, cleansed away. When they expand our mind that's filled with love and kindness, expand it far and wide toward covering the whole village, expand it continuously toward the sub-district, the district, the province, the country, neighboring countries, other nations, enough cover the entire world. May this world be a clear, bright world that's clear, cooling, clean and pure. May humanity in all lives be free from suffering, be happy throughout. In all the earth spirit, all the wind spirit, all the tree spirits, all the angels, all realms of heaven, including all the Brahma, Arupa Brahma, and all the hell being, monsters, hungry ghosts and animals, may all these lives and everyone, every being be free from suffering, be happy throughout. For those who are suffering a lot, may they suffer a lot less. For those suffering a little, may they be free from suffering, be happy. For those with little happiness, may they have a little more happiness. For those with love happiness already, may they be happier than ever before. And then have this, we then expand this wholesome wishes toward the environment of the universe, covering big and small planets alike of tens of hundreds, thousands, 10,000 of stars and planets, and expanding continuously toward uncountable realms and universes. And loving kindness shines clear and bright, helping everyone, every being, and all nature immeasurably. Our mind will then expand far and wide, far, vast, open, lively, clear, cooling, clean, and pure, clear, bright. Love and kindness shines bright toward the center of the mind of everyone, every being, cleansing all the anger, vengeance out. The good, the good nature will take this time to possess the mind of those beings individually. The good nature of each individual will possess the mind of that individual in the center of their mind. Bring in good energy called punya to power and run, cleansing the elements to be clean, to be bright, cleansing the impurities, sorrow, sadness. Creating purity and happiness, purity and liberation to everyone, every being. Not only that, loving kindness still cleanse every molecule of the environment. All the fire, water, earth, wind, air, sky, clouds, hills, mountain, lakes, rivers, and ocean, beaches, grassland, trees, leaves, all the buildings, whole furniture, items. Loving kindness cleanse it to be clean, pure. for the environment to be suitable to live, for animal and every being to live together harmoniously, peacefully. There's so many great and wonderful things happening every time that we practice loving kindness. For the world and universe to be clear and bright. Any being who bring value and benefit to the world and universe, those being able to use the treasures and fortunes that are which are universal of the world and universe. And then bring our mind to a stop, to a still, at the center of the loving kindness. The flow of energy is still flowing in from the center of the brightness of the loving kindness continuously. And then share this merit to be upon everyone, every being, and humanity, including our ancestors, family, relatives. May humanity and everyone, every being, have a part of the merit that all of us we have diligently practiced. And may ancestors, relatives, father, mother, brothers, sisters, our company, our friend, community, teachers, masters, benefactors, including all the angels that look after, protect us, all the guardian, those who have trespassed, to those who seek vengeance against us, may we all forgive one another and have our equal share of this merit together. We then bring our mind to a stop, to a still. In the center of the stream of the good energy that's still flowing in, for the center of the brightness of our mind continuously. Stop and still in the center of the happiness and purity, brightness of the good energy, soaking ourselves within the center of the sphere of good energy. And then bring our mind to a stop, to a still in the center of the Buddha gem, the center of the Dhamma gem, and the center of the Sangha gem. Stop and still in the center of the most refined Dhammaka body of Luang Pu. Bring our mind to a stop, to a still in the most center of the refined Dhammaka body of Luang Po. Bring our mind to a stop, to a still in the most refined Dhammaka body of the two Kunyai, great master nuns. Our mind is the element of success. Whatever we intend the mind to do, the mind makes it a reality. In every day, it is necessary for us to be in the good energy and infuse ourselves with the triple gem and great teachers and masters to be one. Because they are the person that create utmost value and benefit for us. It is necessary for us to feel and merge ourselves and themselves to be one. Necessary for us to uh, make closeness ourselves and them to be one. We will not be far from them because there's only them that will bring value and benefit to us. In every millisecond, they never stops or slow down all day, all night, regardless if we are asleep or awake. They still look after, help us all the time. When we think of them, we appear clear and bright in their center. They will appear bright in our center. And both we and them will appear bright in the center of all the Nibbana, in the center of all the all-powerful, all-knowing one, innumerable number of them. While we are in the center of all the Nibbana, we will be taking this auspicious occasion to ask for the blessing, making a resolution to set a complete program to accompany the bright sphere of good energy for eternity of our past and accumulate in perfection. It's a life that's filled with knowledge coupled with purity and happiness, as well as success and fulfillment, all things wholesome and beautiful. May all ask for merits, virtue, radiant power, strength, right authority, supreme absolute force of all the Buddhas, all the silent Buddhas and Arahant, as well as merit and perfection of Long Pu, Long Po Panya Ajahn, great teachers and masters. May all these merit and perfection all come together, combine together with all the merits and perfection that we have diligently been accumulating ever since the very first lifetime throughout all lifetime until now. May all these merit and perfection all come together to be merit and perfect and sacred, have power, strength, right authority, supreme absolute force, compound immeasurably, to purify our thought, speech, action, elements, fire, water, earth, wind, air, space, feeling, perception, mental form, consciousness, all of us to be clear, bright, cooling, clean, and pure. May we all liberate from all the misfortune, bad karma, bad energy, all the problems and obstacles in our life may all be completely eradicated, including all the greed, hatred, delusion, lust, unknown, wrong view, ego, craving, clinging, becoming, may all be completely eradicated. May we have the eyes of wisdom, able to attain thoroughly the Dharmaka knowledge, complete with threefold knowledge, eightfold knowledge, six supernatural powers, four analytical knowledge, eight liberation, and 15 modes of conduct completely, entirely. May we have good health, complete long life, able to conduct create merits and perfection until the rest of our life, until we reach our destination. May we have immeasurable motivation, never depleting in accumulating perfection, head straight on the path to enlightenment and utmost of Dhamma. No matter where we travel to, may we only have luck, meet only with safetyness, be the loved ones of the human angels. May we have the clear, bright sphere of wisdom, know thoroughly in the Dhamma of the Buddha, as well as thoroughly in the Dhammaka knowledge. No matter what business project activities that we're gonna do, may we prosperous, successful. May their fruit beyond our dreams, imagination, estimation. May we have big and immeasurable and depleting wealth and resources always in time to conduct with the acts of kindness and generosity, never endingly. May we have them, may we not be stingy, but bring them out to create our utmost of generosity When our time to be fell from this world, may we be reborn in a special community in a fourth heaven in the Bodhisattva realm. Once our time to be reborn again, may we be reborn in a right view family, crystal family, Dhammaka family, example family of the whole world, loving family, complete with utmost of physical treasures, mental treasure, material treasure, people treasure, wealth, happiness, ranking, title, prestigious, praises, recognition, Dhammaka knowledge and enlightenment. May we have holy, sacred good energy, able to recollect our past life, the moment that we are born and born together with the crystal clear Dhammaka within. May be able to study the Dhammaka knowledge through the accordance with reality with หลวงปู่หลวงพ่อคุณยาอัญญาคุณยาอาจารย์ ever since we until the rest of our life. All the bad karma, demons that we have mistakenly accumulating ever since the very first time up until now, may all these demons never catch up to us, never have any opportunity to bear fruit, and may they all be forever forgiven. May we no longer conduct unwholesomeness in our thought, speech, and action. All the good energy and merits that we have diligently been accumulating thus far, they all come together, bear fruit with sacredness, have power, strength, for authority, become miracle, bear fruit continuously from this moment onward until we reach utmost of Dhamma. May all of our wholesome aspiration and resolution, may they all come true. May they all be reality. And may they all bear fruit to all of us here from this very moment onward and every lifetime ahead until we reach utmost of Dhamma. With immeasurable capabilities of all the Buddhas of Nibbana, may every single one of our wholesome aspiration and resolution all come true. สัพเพพุทธาภลปัตตาปัจเจกานันเจยังพลังอรหันตานันจะเตเชนารักขังพันธานิสัพพโสสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนะสัพพธัมมานุภาเวนะสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะสัทธาโสธีภวันตุเตสาธุ May we slowly and gently open up our eyes. Welcome everyone to today's session. Is there anyone who want to share or ask or have any questions to ask first? And then I would like to ask Leo, how are you doing? If you're free to share.
Hello. Yes, thank you for asking. The meditation was very blurry and like chaotic, but I felt very in control through it all, and it is still here. So I still feel a bit of like so many thoughts wandering around in my mind, but I feel like it even gave me a little bit like more control the more I stayed in the meditation, and it really feels like I'm more grounded in it and not lost or taken away by it as much as I was before the meditation started, or in other times in my life where it would be like the same kind of chaos, but I wouldn't have that sense of control or groundedness. So yes, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. It's the fruit of not only an ecosystem, but the fruit of meditating together as a group, very much more powerful. So as we continue to remain in the ecosystem by being in a state of awareness, then the positive fruit of the ecosystem will continue to be gained from us. The process isn't done yet because we are not at our desire, our where we want to be, the state that we want to be. It's just in between. And so even if we need to go along with us, we need to now have to do things in our day. We must not put the work of our duty in being awareness at the back foot. Shouldn't be secondary, should be primary. Life is secondary. This is primary work. Something that we can do slowly and gently. If we have more time, continue to meditate, can open up even an old meditation guiding to help your to affix your attention with the guidance too. And do this until we feel satisfied. Everything's up to you. You can stop here. It's like my barber telling me, well, I'm a monk, I have no hair, but in the past when I have hair, tell me to tell him when he should stop in cutting my hair now. How short, how long, how this and that. It's all to our preference, our liking. So we can do that too. And just like in a barber shop, I'm not the one cutting my hair. You're not the one cleansing the out impurities. Both you and I in meditation in barber shop, just sit there, relax. But of course, have to be mindful too. Now you can't just sleep when you're in the barber shop. Your neck will fall. They will cut something wrong. Same it is too. We can't fall asleep. It's just in awareness and a comfortable way until feel satisfied. Then we can continue to do the rest of what we need to do today, like that. A soft, gentle, light, comfortable way. Clear, Leonie? Makes sense?
Yes, absolutely clear. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for sharing now. Tina, how's your meditation?
Hello. My meditation today was good because my mind was in balance and it was under control, and so yeah, yes, it's okay.
Very
I
good.
have a good time in the moment. Yes, yes.
Thank you for sharing. Okay. Now, when life is good, we then look forward for a better life. A better life here have different goal, different vision. When some people talk about better life, when they don't have money, a better life is the life where they have money to pay out their debt. When you're sick, a better life for you is when you're not sick. And we have work ourselves to meditate, to bring our mind to the quality that we feel okay, not sick mind, okay mind. Now let's look forward to a better life. What aspect of our life, of our day, of what we have right now do we want to improve? This doesn't mean that you're not content, not happy with who you are, what you have. But it's more like I'm happy now, but even better is. Where in what aspect would you like to elevate? Have that as in your mind so that there's more reason. There's a reason to continue to be in a good system. When we don't wish for a better life, the inner process that's already there to bring to a better life will not get utilized. Well, it is being utilized every time in a good system. The good system manage everything for us. Like running it on auto mode, like the inner AI, you can say that inner intelligence inside unimmeasurable more intelligence than any AI because it is utmost of wisdom. That will manage everything for us. But if there any part that we feel like would be better. For example, being mindful more throughout the day, having more of a liveliness, or being able to get to a deeper meditation, whatever it is, the higher quality of life, or about anything at all. I got have that and know that only the good system can bring you that. This has been also my motivation in doing lots of meditation each day, and and yeah, it also
Thank
help
you very
with
much.
the not good not bad to sometimes want to waste my time here and there, but the the vision of a better life keep me motivated to do so. All right,
Thank
and
you.
then thank you for sharing. And then Pierre, how's your meditation today?
Hello, team.
Hello.
Yeah, I think I've um a good um like a better term, a good pocket to uh get inside of the body whenever my mind is certain and crazy,
Mm,
just following Kayupasana, like just following the body, the sensations in the body, following kind of a very specific kind of routine to get into the body. Then once I'm there, yeah, it's been the same as the last couple, then maybe the last 3 or 4 times I've sat. I'm just was able to really focus and hold my awareness in my center. And for the majority of the sits seem shorter.
mm,
Now, not so anxious to like for the session to be over because sometimes
mm,
that happens. I'm like, oh man, I'm just, because my body will be hurting or something like that. So there's not like this internal, like looking at the watch internally, like, oh man, when is it over? My legs are killing me right now. They're just like, all right, like this is where we are.
mm,
So I guess my hope, and maybe you can speak to this, my hope is that because at the moment, like I'm in a good pocket of being able to hold my awareness, that this experience doesn't create expectation in the future for other meditations to be like this, because I feel like that would be something that the bad system would use to, if the meditation sessions will start to change, the
mm,
bad system could use it, the
mm,
expectation for every meditation to be like this. So
mm.
but yeah.
Of course, this is normal. Every experience that we are experiencing at every moment, once it's past the present moment, it becomes memory. It's only real right now, even if you know right now you're feeling it, right? But every present is a new experience. The one that just passed no longer exists in the memory bank. So when the three nature enter into our mind, they can use all the memory. They can decide however they want to use it. Now, some people, not the good nature, can use the wholesome memories, the pocket happiness, to bring up the same feeling to let you reconnect back. The bad nature can use this and then put salt on the wound. Look at you. I've been here before, and now it's not as good anymore. Not only, but before, not only that they degrade you down, put in a lot of impurities, but also mock you too, uh, with the past achievement. But if we take a step back, understand what is this experience? This experience is the fruit, a byproduct of your practice, of the purity that have been accumulating and the impurities that have been eliminated by ecosystem. It is simply a byproduct of your work, which you've been here once, you can get here again. Just like what I remember in my late life, I used to be, 53 kg. I don't have six pack. But when I go to the gym, I did become a bit more fit, a bit more firm, a bit more together, you can say. But over time, and now as a monk, I don't have gym anymore. Sit all day, right? Get myself a bit loose, a bit chubby. But I know that, if I run around, I lift up some more weights, go back to the same routine, I could get back there again, right? But of course, like I mentioned, a bad nature would use that old images to to um to provoke and to cultivate desire and aversion. So if we instead of instead of looking at what we have as something hard to get and change to something easy to get, then we don't it's not gonna affect us anymore, right? It's easy to get, no? Very easy. You just in awareness, that's it. And give it time. But if it's something that you feel is difficult, hard to get here, difficult to get here, then when we lose it, it might hurt us. That's why the purpose of meditation is to intend to know clearly in the body, feeling, and emotion for what? To eradicate desire and aversion. That is what we have to look for in the present moment right now. When we're here, is there a bit of a liking, desire manifesting behind my back or not? Is it being built up unknowingly or not? Or am I just simply neutral? Have a same reaction with this one as with anyone. This experience with any experience, better or worse. If you can maintain that equanimity, perfect that equanimity, does it really matter here, right? How our meditation is, right? It doesn't matter anymore. And that's the point there. Now, for those who are stuck at the experience, will have the question that you ask. But those who look at the just of so for those who look at the experience will have the question that you have. But for those who look beyond that and just stick to that phrase, stick to the principle, to intend to know clearly, embody feeling, thought, and emotion for the purpose to eradicate desire and aversion, they will not look anywhere else. They will only affix their attention and all their care into this one phrase and perfect it. That's it. That's what they're gonna work on. Does it make sense, Pierre?
It really does. I really appreciate that.
Thank you very much. Is there anything else?
Nope.
Okay, thank you very much for asking and sharing. Is there anyone who would like to share or ask anything else? All right, if nothing, then thank you very much.
Yeah, sorry. The question is not like fully clear in my mind. But I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Mm. Okay, no, sorry. I might text you with it because it's still very like.
Still cooking.
Yeah, it's still cooking.
Okay, all right. If no one have any more questions, then thank you everyone very much for coming, for joining. I'll see you all again tomorrow, same time. Bye bye. Take care. Good night.